Hi, Owen here. Yesterday we went to Cinefest, which was a film festival in Bristol, and we just, in between, obviously, they'd have all the talks and the conferences and things like that where you go in and sit and watch a presentation. I just went around, me and Greg just went around and spoke to some people. I did four interviews, and Greg did the one which you'll hear at the end, where I just spoke to a few people about short films just as a form of research. Just ask them a few questions on it, and you'll just hear the interviews after this. So yeah. Thank you. I was going to ask first of all, why have you attended Cinefest today?
I got invited.
Okay. Were you? So do you know who invited you? Was it someone on the panel, or was it?
Terry.
Terry invited you.
Yeah.
Okay. Like you said, you've made short film recently. What was that about? Can you just tell me a bit about it, please?
Sure. We did this sort of experimental short film come music video come sort of
Okay.
It's a very odd project called Radical Hardcore with Tom Hardiman.
Okay.
And we did a love story in a carpet store about history of carpet making.
That sounds great.
That actually sounds really original and interesting. Yeah, I'll have to look that up. Have you made short films previously before that? Obviously, Angus said, you've made short films in the past. So how many do you think you've made over the years?
I don't know, but rough figure probably about 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went to film school, so we obviously.
Okay. Where did you go to film school?
The National.
Oh, the National Film. Yeah. And I was going to ask as well. Do you have a favourite short film that you know, possibly just off the top of your head?
I couldn't say it, but I loved the Radical Hardcore. I really loved that project. It was fun. It was just so different to anything.
Yeah, it sounds really original, obviously, with the story and things. How did you find having to tell that story? Was it just through? Did you say it was like a music video as well, wasn't it? Was it through the music? Like, what sort of drove the narrative and the story in that film?
That was actually quite interesting because he came up. Obviously, there was a line of dialogue which ended up being subtitled, and there was sort of quite. Heavy music on top of it, so it's slightly, I would say, metal.
Yeah.
But, and then we had to divide the stories and divide the piece into different sections. And we needed to figure out what sections, whether it's them to meeting, whether it's them to talking about carpets, them to touching the carpet, and the sort of end scene. It was something really quite.
Yeah, it sounds really original, obviously, because I've never heard of someone thinking we're gonna have a love story and we're gonna set it in a carpet story. It seems really original to do that.
Tom is fantastic. He just came out. He kidnapped me to that project. He said that I have to shoot it, and we've done it. And he's done really well. He signed up with some such now. For them. Yeah.
So were you the cinematographer on that project? Yeah. Okay.
And we had a fantastic Steadicam operator, Andrew Fletcher, which Angus knows, and three of us worked out the camera movements. It was all on Steadicam.
Yeah, that sounds really interesting. What would you say, in your personal opinion, would make a good short film? Is it, like you said, with an original idea like yours? What was it again? Hardcore?
Radical Hardcore.
Radical Hardcore, yeah. Is it down to an original idea, or is it to do with the cinematography, the lighting? What makes
it's his idea. It's his idea.
Is it just the idea?
Yeah, it was very strange, very different. I got completely on board with it and understood what he was trying to make, and then we tried to translate it into movie making. So the challenge was to help him to put it on in the film terms.
Okay, so
but actually it was purely on his merit. He's very, very interesting.
Okay, that's all the questions really. Thank you. Obviously.